This ain't a game, I came with the game. Look how we run it. The hustle and pain is just not the same. I came from the gutter. Ayy, whole team limitless. Never settle, we above. Whole crowd showing love. Cause we up, we on the up. Team going up, we run it up. We on the up.
Good evening and welcome to Memorial Gym for Connersville's first conference game of the year. This is the Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. I'm Trot Davidson, joined by Camden Schoenfeld. Cam, coming off the tough loss last week against the Delta Eagles, how are you expecting the Spartans to bounce back tonight?
You know, a tough loss last weekend at Delta. You look back at the things that could have, or what could have been, you know, a lot of turnovers and a lot of easy mental mistakes. But tonight against, you know, a so familiar conference foe, I expect that to completely change tonight. I know Coach Brown definitely worked them hard at practice this week. He doesn't like those mental mistakes, and he wants them cleaned up. So I expect a lot of that cleaned up tonight. And, you know, I think we have a very good ball game in our hands. Yeah,
you know, you mentioned it. It almost seemed like Delta really got Connersville uncomfortable last week and speeding them up and almost tricked them into playing Delta's game. And you just hope tonight Connersville comes out and finally realizes their identity again of playing that slow-paced offense and grinding the game out, playing defense like they normally do.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. You know, Delta, one of the better schools on on Connersville's schedule, is going to play a very fast-paced game. A lot of those kids play AAU, and we've talked about it in previous games. AAU is a very fast-paced game, not a whole lot of defense being played, and that looked like what Delta wanted to do to the Spartans last Saturday night. Sped the Spartans up quick. It was a very close game. I think almost every quarter was tied by the end of it except the fourth quarter, of course.
Yeah, and you know, something that goes unnoticed is this is the first conference game, and even though it is just a normal game it looks like on the schedule, conference games are different. How do you feel like the fans will impact this one tonight?
Oh, yeah, conference games are huge. I think Connersville has won conference for quite a few years in a row. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know that they have been very competitive in the conference over the last 10, 20 years. Definitely a top contender, and that's not going to change this year. This very first game conference, you're at Rushville. It appears to be, you know, a packed crowd of Connersville fans. It almost seems like there's more Connersville fans than Rushville fans, and, I mean, we've talked about it many times before. Connersville travels very, very well.
Yeah, short drive. I mean, it does seem like it's a home game. Even in the JV game, it was loud, and it was already packed by halftime. And you just like to see that even though we're coming off a tough loss last week, Spartan Nation still comes out and supporting the boys tonight.
Oh, yeah, I don't expect that to change. You know, a tough loss, by, I believe, 3. But you look at the season they had last year, and it came to a very disappointing ending. And now you're looking at, I mean, you brought quite a few people back. You're starting 5 starters. That core group of starters is absolutely insane. I mean, they are very, very good at what they do, and they know that, and, you know, Spartan Nation knows that.
Yeah, you know, we looked back at this game last year before we went on, and it was really never close. It was dominated by the Spartans, and we're looking for another dominant performance tonight. Cam, I believe you have the starting lineups. What are they tonight?
Yes, sir. We'll start off with Rushville. Number 3, Quentin Kane. Number 10, Nick Jarman. Number 11, Cameron Morton. Number 12, Xavier Jenkins, and number 21, Dylan Thompson. You look at Connersville, and it's the same starting lineup all year. You got an all-senior lineup. Number 10, Gavin Pearson. Number 24, Josh Williams. Number 32, Braxton Myers. Number 34, Lucas Barron. And number 42, James Williams.
Yeah, and you know, one thing that's really helped Connersville so far through the year is having that all-senior starting lineup. You know, we've talked about it a bunch on broadcasts already. This starting 5 and even the 6th man, Taco Pearson, they've been playing together since they've been real little. The experience they have with each other is just, it's unmatched.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They've played every sport, basketball, football, baseball together since they were little kids. You look back at middle school and only lost 1 game overall. I mean, these guys know each other very well. They know how the other's going to react, and, you know, it shows on the court. These guys are very, very good at what they do, And Delta, we talked about it a lot so far tonight. I think Delta was a very tough road game. That place was packed with Delta fans. It was very electric, very physical game. I don't quite expect that tonight. I expect, the Spartans to get out and try and run the ball. And, I don't know how long it's been since Rushville has beat Connersville. But, Connersville is thinking of that in the back of their mind, and so is Rushville.
Yeah, and as we took a look at the rosters, Connersville's a lot more deep than Rushville is, it seems, this year. Rushville only having six, maybe 7 guys that really contribute so far into the season. Connersville's got almost all 10 that are coming in seemingly every night.
Yeah, the depth the Spartans have is absolutely insane.
All right, well, we will be back in 1 minute.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Back here at Memorial Gym, Cam, we mentioned it a little earlier, how big of a blowout this game was last year. And what do you think some of the keys to Connersville, growing that lead back out and not making this one close again?
Yeah, I think they just have to get out and run the ball, They did the same. They want to do the same thing they did to Union County a couple Wednesdays ago. Get out and run the ball. Score quick, get the game almost out of control faster than the other team wants it to be, as it appears that we'll be lining up for the national anthem here soon.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are lining up, and it looks like here we are, we're getting into it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Memorial Gymnasium and Cinder Rice Brown Court for tonight's varsity contest between the Connersville Spartans and your Rushville Lions. At this time, we have an important sportsmanship announcement.
Good evening, basketball fans. My name is Quentin Kane. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA events. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated, and please enjoy the game. The Lions would like to wish Coach Brown and the Connersville Spartans good luck tonight.
Fans, we ask that you please stand if you're able and remove your hats as we honor America with the presentation of our national anthem, played by the RCHS Roaring Regiment under the direction of Mr. T.R. Campbell.
back here at Memorial Gym after the national anthem. A very cool sportsmanship note there before the game. I wasn't quite expecting that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I've heard that, but, you know, some of these games have been getting a little out of hand recently. I know at Delta last week, Delta's head coach made a scene there late in the second half, and, you know, it's just kind of nice to get a little reminder for the fans.
Yeah, it is. As you see the team, the Connersville Spartans being announced. We'll quickly review their starting lineup again, as it is number 10, Gavin Pearson, number 24, Josh Williams, number 32, Braxton Myers, number 34, Lucas Barron, and number 42, James Williams. You know, we talked about it, an all-senior starting lineup for the Spartans tonight. It's been a thing all year, and I don't really expect it to change.
No, I mean, they're playing really good right now together. They're playing good team basketball, and, you know, that's what Coach Brown's been about his whole time here. And another thing that, like we said earlier, is it's an all-senior group. Like, the experience that they have in high school basketball it's unmatched so far in the conference.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely agree. As you see Rushville being announced, we'll quickly review their starting lineup as well as number 3, Quentin Kane, number 10, Nick Jarman, number 11, Cameron Morton, number 12, Xavier Jenkins, and number 21, Dylan Thompson. You know, you look at Cameron Morton, and he's averaging 12 points a game. I believe Rushville has only played one game so far this year from what we could find, but, I mean, 12 points in the first game of the year, that's very impressive.
Yeah, and it was a 55-45 loss at Shelbyville, which we actually go to Shelbyville tomorrow, so this will be a good test tonight to see how we possibly is going to match up tomorrow against Shelbyville.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely agree. You know, Rushville knows what we look like off of tape, and we know what they look like off of tape. So that was a thing I think that almost hurt the Connersville Spartans at Delta, as Delta hadn't played a game yet until their first game against Connersville, and they had no pregame look at them. So.
Yeah, and, you know, you said it. They have tape. We have tape on each other, but, I mean, Rushville and Connersville have been playing the same type of basketball for a while now, and just that experience playing each other, it was almost enough tape to come into this game.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
As we are getting ready for tip-off, we're just moments away from the start of the game.
Yeah, you see Lucas Barron going up for the tip for Connersville, and Dylan Thompson, number 21 for Rushville. Both of them very tall, very athletic. We've seen Dylan actually play football this year. And, we had Lucas right by my side announcing it.
Yeah, Dylan Thompson, really good wide receiver for Rushville. I mean, I think he's had 2 touchdowns on us this year. Connersville coming out with a window, most importantly.
Yeah, yep.
As here comes the tip-off. Controlled by the Spartans. Number 10, Gavin Pearson, brings the ball up. Stands about half court. Swings it to number 32, Braxton Myers, who dribbles up to midcourt. Swings it to 10, Gavin Pearson, puts up a shot. It's unmatched so far in the conference. Possibly is going to match.
Rushville knows what we. Just Barron going up for the tip for Connersville, and Dylan Thompson, number 21 for Rushville. Both of them very tall, very athletic. We've seen Dylan actually play football this year. And, we had Lucas right by my side announcing it.
Yeah, Dylan Thompson, really good wide receiver for Rushville. I mean, I think he's had 2 touchdowns on us this year. Connersville coming out with a window, most importantly.
Yeah, yep.
As here comes the tip-off. Controlled by the Spartans. Number 10, Gavin Pearson, brings the ball up. Stands about half court. Swings it to number 32, Braxton Myers, who dribbles up to midcourt. Swings it to 10, Gavin Pearson, puts up a shot, and it's good. Spartans off to a quick 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that was a very controlled offensive possession there by the Spartans. Didn't get rushed, ran their own offense, something that they're very used to.
Good back cut right there by number 11, Cameron Morton, but he couldn't control it to turnover by Lions. Spartan basketball.
Yeah, that's something I expect Coach Brown to be all over is the back cuts, watching them. Lions, it paid off the first time, just not quite the greatest pass.
Gavin Pearson brings the ball up for the Spartans. He swings it over to number 24, Josh Williams. who finds number 32, Braxton Myers, at the top of the key. Braxton pump fakes, puts it up, and gets fouled by number 21, Dylan Thompson. Myers will be going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, so that's something that hurt the Spartans in the Delta game is free throws. I know it ended up being a 2 or 3 point game. I can't remember exactly, but there were multiple times they had 5 or 6 missed free throws, so that's going to be key tonight.
Braxton puts his first free throw of the day in. Spartans grow their lead to 3.
Yeah, another thing I want to point out is Dylan Thompson. If they can get him in foul trouble, that'll be huge for the Spartans.
Yeah, Braxton puts his second free throw in. Spartans are up 4-0. Number 3, Quentin Kane brings the ball up for the Lions, guarded by number 24, Josh Williams. Dribbles over to the wing, scanning the offense, kicks it to number 12, Xavier Jenkins. Number 21, Dylan Thompson has it at the elbow, swings it to number 12, Xavier Jenkins. Jenkins drives middle, kicks out to number 10, Nick Jarman, who kicks it to number 11, Cameron Morton, who gets called for the travel.
Yeah, that's 2 turnovers right now for Rushville. They almost seem sped up trying to play to the Spartans. They know how good and talented and athletic this Spartans team is, and it almost looks like they're trying a little bit too hard.
Yeah, that was really good defense right there by number 32, Braxton Myers, causing the travel, causing them to speed up. Pearson swings it over to Barron. Barron kicks inside to number 32, Braxton Myers. Myers backing down, goes up with it, kisses it off the glass, and it's good. Spartans find themselves up 6-0 pretty quickly. That's Myers' 4th point of the night.
Yeah, very quick 4 points there for Myers. Hit 2 free throws and made a very good move down low. As
Jenkins shoots from deep. He misses, hit everything but the rim, but it bounced out, and Williams is dribbling the ball up the court.
Yeah, that was an impressive shot for how deep that was.
Williams has got it on the wing. He gets a ball screen from number 32, Braxton Myers. Drives, and it is good. Josh with his first 2 points of the game. That's something you'd like to see from Josh out there, is being more aggressive and really just attacking the rim.
Yeah, I mean, that was a beautiful ball screen as Braxton Myers
steals it. He goes up for the dunk, and it's good.
Basket number 32, Braxton Myers.
That's a 10-0 run for the Spartans to start the game. They're hyped right now going under the bench. It's a 30-second timeout.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.
Back here at Memorial Gym, Spartans are up 10-0 within the very first 2 minutes of game. I mean, we said it pregame. They started out quick, and it's looking good for the Spartans right now.
Yeah, it is looking very good. We stressed, getting a quick start, getting out to an early run, and a quick 10-0 run, and a little over 2 minutes. I mean, that's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, Xavier Jenkins kicks it over. Number 3 pulls up from about 15 foot, misses short. Josh Williams with the rebound, Williams takes up the court. He drives middle, and he looks like he was fouled by number 11, Cameron Morton.
Yeah, that's the second foul on Rushville. They almost seem a little desperate when one of the Spartan players drive in to just get the foul or get a hand on the ball or something.
And it looks like they're going to call, is that Braxton on the offensive charge? Yeah, he's saying he threw his shoulder into somebody. They're going to call Braxton on it. That'll be Braxton's first foul tonight.
Braxton Myers, his first, team's first.
The refs are letting them play a little bit here. I mean, all 3 fouls have been pretty physical. We saw some stuff that we thought maybe should have probably been called in the beginning, but looks like it's good signs they're going to let them play. Number 3, Quentin Kane, drives middle, kicks it over to number 10, Nick Jarman. Looks like that's number 11, Cameron Morton, who put the shot up and missed it off the front of the rim. Josh Williams brings it up. He's driving middle, and it looks like he's fouled. They're going to call it on the floor.
Yeah, that'll be Cameron Morton's second foul.
Rushville foul number 11.
Once again, Josh Williams beat him off the dribble, and, Morton had no really option other than just to throw his hands out there and see what he got.
Yeah, you like how Josh was being real aggressive right there. Williams inbounds to Barron. Barron was left wide open on the block. He puts it in for 2. Make that a 12-0 run for the Spartans to start the game off. Number 3, Quentin Kane, kicks it over to number 2 for the Lions. Number 2 kicks it over to Xavier Jenkins. Kicks it over to number 10, Nick Jarman. Jarman kicks it over to Dylan Thompson, who swings it over to number 3. Gets a ball screen, drives baseline.
Ooh, yeah.
And it looks like he dribbled
that was
on the
good
baseline.
defense. Yeah, very good defense there from James Williams. We saw that a lot in the Delta game. He played very aggressive. Ultimately ended up fouling out as it looked like Blaine Hornsby will come in for James. Give him a sit. Try and get this roster, the depth of this roster really, and worked into this game.
Yeah, Gavin Pearson dribbles the ball up the court. Looks like Rushville's running a man. Swings it over to Braxton. Braxton back up top to Gavin. Gavin takes a dribble and kicks it over to Josh, who swings it back. Gavin finds Braxton, swings it quick back to Josh from the wing from 3. It is no good. Dylan Thompson with the rebound for the Lions. Kicks it out to number 3, Quentin Kane, who's dribbling up the court. He's driving up top, kicks it over to Xavier Jenkins. Jenkins finding trouble to find somebody. Finds Dylan Thompson, who goes up. Fouled, no good though. Looks like they're going to call it on Josh Williams. 2 free throws coming for Thompson here.
Connorsville foul number 23, Blaine Hornsby.
That's Josh's first foul of the night, I believe.
They actually called that on Blaine Hornsby.
Did they?
Oh.
Yes.
21, Dylan Thompson, 2 free throws.
Thompson's first free throw on the way. It's no good off the right side of the rim. Looks like Taco Pearson will come in for his cousin, Gavin Pearson.
Braden Pearson.
Thompson's second free throw is good.
Yeah, that'll be
Josh
his
Williams bringing the ball up for the
night.
court. Kicks it over to Taco Pearson, who swings it over to Myers. Myers back up top to Taco Pearson. Pearson swings it back over to Josh Williams. A lob right there from Josh Williams to Braxton Myers, and he puts it in.
32, Braxton Myers.
Yeah, that's Braxton Myers' 8th point of the night. He's off to a very, very quick start.
Number 3, Kane, switches it over to Jenkins. Jenkins passes it out to number 10. Got Kane, who swings it over to Jenkins. Looks like it was tipped right there. Inside kicks back out to Jenkins. Jenkins for 3. Banks it in off the glass.
Yeah, that's another good shot there from Jenkins. The Spartans are definitely going to have to keep an eye on him tonight, as he almost made that one from darn near the half-court line.
Yeah, Josh Williams dribbling the ball for the Spartans. He swings it over to Taco Pearson. Pearson finds Barron on the outside. Barron back over to Pearson, over to Josh Williams, back over to Pearson. Back over to Josh Williams. Spartans trying to find something. Kick it over. Barron finds Myers on the inside. Myers no good. Tipped by Blaine Hornsby, but the Lions control it. Lions bring the ball up the court. Kicks it out to Chase Wolf for 3. He's good.
3-point basket, number 2.
Yeah, it looks like
Chase
Rushville's
Wolf.
going to try and come out and shoot the ball. You know, they don't have quite the height that Connorsville does, even on the bench or in the starting 5, so they're definitely going to have to go out wide and try and shoot the ball.
Yeah, Josh Williams kicks it over to Myers. Myers dribbles it up back to top of the key over to Taco Pearson. Pearson swings it over to Barron. Nice pinning right there by Blaine Hornsby. Josh finds Barron. Barron for 3. Barron is good. Spartans grow that lead to 10 now as they're up 17-7.
Yeah, great look there by Lucas Barron, a great shot. He hasn't shot a lot outside the 3-point line this year, but I expect that to change.
Kane drives in, goes for the floater. It's missed. Gets his own rebound. Oh, it's tipped away. Blaine Hornsby passes it over to Josh Williams. Josh bringing it up the court now for the Spartans. Josh swings it over to Myers. Myers back up top to Taco Pearson. Pearson back over to Myers. Back up top to Taco. Taco swings it back over to Lucas Barron. Barron looks inside to Braxton Myers. into the corner to Taco, and that's a bad pass right there by Taco Pearson.
Yeah, that's a bad pass. Not necessarily a bad idea. That would have been a good spot for Barron to have the ball, but ultimately, it's just one of the mental mistakes that, you just got to clean up.
Jenkins dribbling the ball up top the court, swings it over to Quentin Kane. Kane kicks it over to Jarman. Back up top to Kane. Kane being pressured by Taco Pearson. Hands the ball off to Jenkins, back over to Kane. Looks inside to Dylan Thompson. He's being doubled. Kicks out to Kane for three. No good. Rebound by Chase Wolf. Swings it back over to Kane.
Yeah, Rushville Lions eating a whole lot of clock here. Just running their offense, not getting rushed by the Spartans.
Good pick right there by Barron. Almost had to steal. Xavier Jenkins has the ball up top. He drives, kicks it over. Number 10, back up top to number 12. He's driving inside, back up top to Kane.
Yeah, Rushville has almost wasted a whole minute here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, Coach Brown not looking happy over there. We got a foul called on the court.
That'll be on Josh Williams, his first, team's third.
Connorsville foul number 24, Josh Williams, his first personal, team's third. Substitution Rushville number 50, Danny Korn. For Connorsville, number 10, Gavin Pearson.
Looks like number 50, Danny Corum's going to come in for the Rushville Lions. Also looks like James Williams and Gavin Pearson will also come back in for the Spartans. Chafe Wolf swings it over to Jenkins. Jenkins throws up a heave, and it is no good. That's going to round out the first quarter at Memorial Gym. Spartans find themselves up 17-7. We will be right back in 1 minute.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connorsville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Back here at Memorial Gym, the Spartans find themselves up 17-7 over the Rushville Lions at the end of the first quarter. Cam, what's something you really found that you liked the Spartans came out and did in that first quarter to start the game?
I like the aggressiveness they came out with. Got a 10-0 run right to start the game. You look at Braxton Myers, I think he had 6 of those. A big contributor to the Spartans so far, as he has 8 out of 17. But it's spread throughout the whole team. Everybody's playing aggressive, playing good defense. The Lions haven't had a whole lot of good looks. They've threw up some heaves, and they've just went in.
That's number 3, Quentin Kane with the ball up top. He gets a ball screen from number 50, Korn. Kane finds himself with the ball, drives to the corner. Thompson drives inside, kicks over to Wolf. Wolf standing, looking over the offense. Back up top to number 3, Kane. Kane gets a ball screen but rejects it, drives inside. Good look right there by Thompson. Looks like that was Korn blocked by number 24, Josh Williams, who's also bringing the ball to the court for the Spartans.
Yeah, great defense there by the Spartans. Just kept things consistent, as it'll be a foul on number 10, Jarman, I believe.
Yeah, another really good drive right there by Josh. Like we said in pregame, we'd love to see him come out aggressive, and he has so far to begin the game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He has.
Braxton Myers did inbound the ball for the Spartans. He throws it over to Josh Williams in the corner. Williams throws it back up top to Gavin Pearson. Pearson looking over the offense. Drives to the right side. Swings it over to Braxton Myers. Looks like that's Josh Williams, who finds James Williams down on the block. And one for the Spartans. James Williams a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, once again, just showing his pure toughness going up. He showed it a lot during the Delta game, and it's good to see that it has not gone away, and I do not expect it to go away at all this year.
No, James Williams got one free throw coming up. It is up and good. Spartans are leaving the Lions 21-7, or 20-7, excuse me.
Yeah, you know, so far this game has been pretty smooth all around. Not a whole lot of turnovers from really either team. A couple from Rushville in the start of the game, but other than that, both teams have kept, you know, the turnovers down and just playing good, hard basketball, which is fun to watch.
That's Dylan Thompson driving baseline, and he's going to finish.
Basket number 21, Dylan Thompson.
That's his third point on the night. Josh Williams dribbling the ball up the court for the Spartans. He kicks it over to Barron on the wing. Barron dribbles back up top, finds Gavin Pearson. Gavin kicks over to Josh Williams in the corner. Back up top to Gavin Pearson on the wing to Barron. Barron shot fake, drive middle. Good attack right there for Barron for 2.
Yeah, great attack, like you said there from Barron. That'll be his 5th point of the night. He's playing really solid so far.
Number 3, Kane, brings the ball up for the Lions. He drives baseline, looks outside to Thompson. Thompson looks inside the corner, back outside to Thompson. Hand off to number 10, Jarman. Kicks it on the wing to Kane. Kane dribbling around up top, finds Wolf. Wolf from 3 on the wing, no good. Josh Williams with the rebound, bringing it up the court. He's attacking, he's driving, and he's fouled. Going to go to the line for 2 free throws. They're going to call that on number 2, Chase Wolf.
Yeah, that'll be Chase Wolf's first foul. Oh, no, they're calling that on Jarman.
They're going to call it on Jarman.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how the Spartans do here with free throws. Like I said earlier, they've only shot 2 so far tonight, James Williams, and made them both. Or Braxton Myers, excuse me.
Josh's first free throw is good. Coming back into the game for the Lions, Xavier Jenkins.
For Connorsville, number 23, Blaine Hornsby.
Blaine Hornsby will also re-enter the lineup for the Spartans.
Yeah.
Josh Williams got 1 more free throw upcoming.
Spartans have been playing 7 guys so far, and so have the Lions. It just shows that the Spartans do have depth, and I personally believe that they have more depth than the Lions do.
Cameron Morton.
Number 11, Cameron Morton, will also check back into the ball game for the Lions. Kane bringing the ball up the floor for the Lions. Looking over the offense. Hands it off to Jenkins. Jenkins dribbles up top, passes it over on the wing to Kane. Kane swings it over to Jarman. Jarman back over to Kane. Kane drives baseline, puts up a shot. No good. Josh Williams with the rebound. He's bringing it up the sideline. Drives middle, puts it up. Ooh, that looked like it was a hard finish right there, but no good. Kane bringing the ball up for the Lions.
Yeah, it's good to see Josh Williams driving. Not afraid to against, you know, a very tall and physical Dylan Thompson.
That is Kane bringing the ball up the middle. He drives middle, kicks it over to number 11, Nick Jarman, back over to Kane. James right there at the active hands.
Yeah, I mean, James is an absolutely phenomenal defender, whether he's down low or up top.
Jenkins pulled up for 3, but it's no good. That's going to be a foul, number 21, Dylan Thompson.
Yeah, that'll be Dylan Thompson's 2nd foul of the night.
Looks like Braxton Myers is set to come back into the game for the Spartans.
Yeah, that's 3 starters right now for Rushville that have 2 fouls, and this, you know, half isn't even over yet.
Team 7.
Looks like that's actually only Thompson's first foul. We had 2, scoreboard said 1.
Scoreboard is probably right.
Looks like the Spartans.
Yeah, we're in bonus.
We're going to be in the bonus already.
Yes.
James Williams goes for the 1-on-1.
Yeah, as you see Jaden Peterson check in for Gavin Pearson.
Shooting 1-and-1.
There's, you know, Spartans showing that depth that they have on this roster.
Williams' first free throw coming up. He releases it, no good off the back of the rim. Braxton Myers comes down with the rebound. Josh kicks it back over to Bryant. Oh, they're going to call number 21, Dylan Thompson, with the block. That will be his 2nd foul.
Yeah, that'll be his 2nd foul.
Rushville foul number 20.
You know, a great drive there by Braxton Myers. You know, did a good job on getting that call.
Braxton Myers.
Yeah, Braxton's going to have at least 1 free throw coming up. It's 1-on-1.
Shooting 1-and-1.
Mars' first free throw is good.
That'll give him 9 on the night. If he hits this, that'll be 10.
Spartans are up 25-9. A little over 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Myers' second free throw is good. Hit about every part of the rim, but it goes in. That's what counts.
Yeah, that's 10 for him tonight. He's leading the Spartans in scoring, and, I mean, he's just playing a phenomenal game to start.
Yes, he is. That's Dylan Thompson on the wing. Thompson gives it over to Morton. Morton finds Kane at the top of the key. Kane swings over to Jenkins. Jenkins at the top of the key, dribbling around. He drives middle, kicks it over to Morton. Morton gets a ball screen from Jenkins over to Kane. Kane hesitates like he's going to the baseline. This time he finds Dylan Thompson on the inside. Thompson couldn't handle it. That's Braxton Myers bringing the ball for the Spartans. Myers kicks it over, finds Blaine in the middle. Blaine drives. That's Blaine Hornsby's second point of the ball game.
Yeah, as you've seen, James Williams slow to get up, and Dylan Thompson, both of them players, they made pretty hard contact, as it looks like, James Williams is grabbing for his jaw area or maybe even nose. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell from up here.
Officials timeout.
Oh, no, it got him in the eye. Yeah,
looks like his eye's bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit from the eye. I'm not sure exactly what happened down there, but like I said, it even looked like Dylan Thompson went down, and as you see him, he's hobbling away to the locker room right now as well.
Yeah, both are. James is being taken away by the Rushville trainer.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. Looks like Thompson's in a little better shape than James is. It looks like he may remain on the court. Be interested to see who comes in for James here.
It will be, but like we've talked about a lot tonight, the Spartans have depth on that roster, so one man down, the next man up. Yeah, a scary situation down there, as all we really seen was blood, as it looks like Dylan Thompson will come out of this game as well. Like I said, both players were very slow to get up. Thompson eventually made his way down the court. As you can tell, James Williams did not.
Yeah, that's number 50, Danny Korn, checking back into the ballgame for the injured Dylan Thompson.
As you actually see Dylan come back to the bench, but he's ultimately going to take a seat and relax, as you see some people down there cleaning up what looks like was probably blood from James Williams' eye. That's something you don't want to see. Like I said, that looked like quite a bit of blood from my angle. A very scary situation.
Yeah, James is such a key defender for the Spartans team. He brings that spark on not only the defensive end, but he showed last week at Delta that he could score the ball too, scoring 16 points, I believe, if I remember right.
18, yeah.
18, excuse me.
I mean, he fouled out, but he played a phenomenal game. Led the Spartans in scoring, I'm sure in rebounds, assists, you name it, he probably led it that game.
Yes, he did. But as we mentioned earlier, the Spartans are very deep, so yes, he will be missed, but it's next man up mentality here in Connersville. Yeah,
that's something, like you said, you don't want to see it, but next man up. This is a very deep roster. We hope he's, a couple maybe stitches, or hopefully not, hopefully for the best. It's just a little cut and it heals on its own, but, you want to see him back in action as soon as possible.
As we're about to get back underway, we got a little under 4 minutes left to play in this first half.
Yeah, Spartans leading 28-9. Rushville has done a fairly good job at shooting the three tonight. I know Jenkins and Wolf both have a three to their name so far.
Jenkins dribbles the ball up the top of the key. Swings it over to Morton, who swings it back across the key to number 10. Jenkins has it on the wing.
Yeah.
Myers looks like he got a little too physical right there. He's going to get called for the reach-in foul.
Yeah, it looks like there might be another timeout on the floor. Braxton Myers will take his second foul. But going back to what I was saying, it looked like from where they were cleaning up the situation from James Williams, it looked like it was slick, and his brother fell pretty hard on his leg.
Yeah, Cody Naylor and Gavin Pearson will check in for Jaden Peterson and Braxton Myers. Looks like that's Kane inbounding the ball. He gets it to number 50, Korn, who gets it stolen by Hornsby. That is Josh Williams bringing the ball up the court. Williams scanning the offense. Finds Barron over on the wing. Barron's going to get called for a travel.
Yeah,
That's a good call right there by the officials.
It was a good call. That was the right call. He went out for the ball, and he just kind of walked.
Kane bringing the ball up for the Lions. He tries to drive baseline, stopped there by Barron. Kane finds himself back up on the key with the ball. He drives and finger roll, no good. Ooh. Ball controlled by the Spartans. Cody Naylor with the defensive rebound. Josh Williams bringing the ball up for the court. Over to the top of the key to Barron. Barron with a shot fake. Barron drives inside and looks like he just got picked right there. Yeah, by number 50 Korn. It is going to be Spartans ball.
Yeah, he had a clear lane to the basket, but it almost looked like that was number 11 Morton who got his hand in there and tipped the ball out.
That is Gavin Pearson who swings it to the corner to Josh Williams. Josh drives inside, no good. Gets his own rebound, tips it back in, and that does go in. Spartans grow their lead to 30-9.
Yeah, that's Josh's 6th point of the night.
Kane bringing the ball up the court. Swings it over to Morton. Morton back up to Jenkins on the top of the key. Jenkins dribbling around. Finds Kane on the wing. Looks like that's Korn down there posting up, but he decides not to give it to him. Back up top to Nick Jarman.
Yeah, that's a very physical battle down low between Korn and Naylor.
Kane's got the ball up at the wing, dribbling around, guarded by Hornsby. He drives inside, picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins drives baseline. He gets stopped. Back up top to Jarman. Morton. Back over to Jenkins. Jenkins drives baseline, gets blocked.
They're going to call blocking foul.
Yeah, it gets blocked by Hornsby, but they're going to call Naylor with the blocking foul on the drive.
Yeah, Blaine Hornsby just got beat off the dribble there, but ultimately recovered and got the block when Jenkins went up. But Cody Naylor, I think, was trying to go for a charge right there, and ultimately just didn't have his feet set, and it ended up being a blocking foul.
Yeah, Jenkins got 2 free throws coming. He puts his first one in.
Number 2, Chase Wolf returns. Timeout.
Looks like we got a timeout.
Yeah.
They didn't say who
Full
took.
timeout Lions.
Full timeout Lions.
We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connorsville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you, in Connorsville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Back here at Memorial Gym, the Spartans find themselves up 20 with a little over 2 minutes left to go in the second half. Cam, storyline has been Josh Williams being really aggressive driving to the rim tonight.
Yeah, it has. It's led to a lot of fouls for the Lions and led to quite a few points for Josh as he's sitting at 6. But you definitely can't count out Braxton Myers, who's leading the Spartans right now at 10.
Jenkins' second free throw is up. It's no good off the front of the rim. Josh Williams with the rebound. He's also bringing the ball up the court. He's calling for someone to kick it to. He kicks it over to Gavin Pearson, who finds Josh Williams back again. Swings it back over to Gavin Pearson. Cody Naylor now has it at the top of the key. Swings it back over to Josh Williams. To Barron in the corner. Barron back up top to Josh Williams. Josh back over to the wing to Gavin Pearson.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and do a trap. Rushville is.
Williams back up top of the ball. Finds Barron on the inside. Barron shot fakes, drives. Left hand puts it in, and it's good. Spartans are up 22.
Yeah, what a beautiful play there by Lucas Barron. That is his 7th point of the night. You know, taking control and knowing what to do with the ball when you're trapped in a situation like that.
Jenkins is trapped in the corner. He finally finds number 11, Cameron Morton. Morton back up top to Jenkins. Jenkins back to the corner to Morton. Morton drives baseline. He gets double teamed, puts up a shot. Looks like it's blocked by a mixture of Cody Naylor and Blaine Hornsby. Finally controlled by Josh Williams. He brings the ball back up the court.
Yeah, both Naylor and Hornsby are both playing phenomenal defense tonight, and you've seen them both get quite a few minutes here.
Gavin Pearson has the ball up top. Scanning over the offense. He kicks over to Barron in the corner. Barron back over to Josh Williams. Back over to Barron. Looks like Rushville switched back into that man defense that we saw start the game. Williams has it on the right wing. Looks like they're going to try to hold the ball for one shot. Williams drives baseline. He gets it. Oh, they're going to say it's picked and off of Josh. It's going to be Rushville ball with 7.3 seconds left to go in the second half.
Yeah, there was Josh, driving again. That's something we like to see. As you see, that would be number 3, Kane, bringing the ball up for the Lions.
Kane kicks it over to Morton. Morton to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Morton. Morton does not get the ball up. That shot's not going to count. Spartans find themselves up 32-10 at the start of halftime.
Yeah, you've seen a pretty good game so far, but we will be back in 1 minute to recap this first half of play.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connersville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Your vision is our focus. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Welcome back to Rushville. I'm Trot Davidson, joined by Camden Schoenfeld. Cam, what have you liked from the Spartans in this first half?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I like the scoreboard, up by 22 at halftime. A very good game, but you got to focus on the little things. The Spartans are playing very aggressive. You look at Braxton Myers, who has 10 points right now. Took over there, and the 10-0 run at the start of the game for the Spartans, had 6 quick points, even a dunk that, you don't see him get open and dunk a whole lot, so that really raised the atmosphere in here if you're a Spartans fan. And then you look at Josh Williams, he's been driving the ball tonight. Lucas Barron has had a couple really good, tough points. James Williams with 3. And, you've seen James go out about midway there through the second quarter with what appeared to be a pretty gruesome eye injury. It looked like there was quite a bit of blood coming from his eye. We have still not seen him come out of the trainer's room. We've seen his mother and another one of the coaches leave, though, so that is a good sign. It must not be too serious, but ultimately you can't cannot count him out. If he's good to play, he will be back in this game.
Yeah, it was a really scary fall down there. Him and it looked like number 21 Dylan Thompson got tangled up in each other's feet. Both fell. Thompson came out of the game for a little bit, but ultimately wasn't as bad as James was. James went back to the locker room. Thompson actually ended up coming back out on the floor there towards the end of the second half.
Yeah, he did. He's had a pretty good game tonight. And I want to recap Rushville's scoring real quick. You got number 12 Jenkins with 4, Dylan Thompson and Chase Wolf with 3 apiece. The Rushville Lions have not been afraid to shoot the ball from outside the arc tonight. They've shot 4 or 5 times, made some deep ones. That one that Jenkins shot was out there by the Memorial, logo on the court, and he banked it.
Yeah, this just shows that this Rushville team does have some of the same aspects as the Delta team that we saw last week. Rushville wasn't as good shooting the ball in the first half as Delta was. in the Delta game last week, partly being by the looks that the Spartan defense hasn't given them. You know, we've been really active hands, a lot of tips. Not necessarily a lot of turnovers for the Lions in that first half, but they're not getting the open looks that we saw last week in the Delta game.
Yeah, you know, the only times I can really remember Rushville having turnovers is the 2 quick ones that they had within probably a minute of the start of the game. Other than that, they have been, you know, taking care of the ball. Both teams have, you know, not a lot of turnovers. Like you said, lots of tips that have been out of bounds. You know, a couple of steals here and there, but for the most part, this has been a very well-controlled game. Both teams taking care of the ball very well.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame that a key to winning this game would be starting fast, and the Spartans did just that, coming out to a 12-0 lead to start the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't ask for a better start. I mean, that's exactly what Coach Brown had written up, I'm sure. That's exactly what they wanted to do at Delta last Saturday night. It did ultimately not happen, as that Delta team was, you know, very, very impressive, very quick. When they were running the ball down the court, they would just send a flyer, and, I mean, it paid off. You know, Delta ended up winning a very close game. You know, Delta hasn't lost at home to Connorsville, and Connorsville hasn't lost at home to Delta. So I think that says a lot about both of those teams and the home court advantage both of them have.
Yeah, let's talk about the halftime speech from the coaches. If you're Coach Brown, what are you telling your guys at halftime?
I'm telling them to keep doing what they're doing. I mean, if you're up 22 at halftime, you're doing something right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, you definitely want to see a couple of the guys, such as McHenry, Cloyd, come in. Peterson has got a little bit of playing time, so I think McHenry and Cloyd are the only ones on the roster that haven't came in yet. And that's a good sign to see. You know, Peterson's been worked in, Naylor's been worked in, Hornsby's been worked in. He actually has 2 points right now. You look at Braden Pearson, he's played quite a bit. So everybody's been playing for the most part. And, I mean, we've talked about it a lot in the last 2 weeks. The depth that this Connorsville Spartans team has, I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, we also talked about it in pregame. The speed of the game. That's something that we both felt like Delta did really good of last week, was speeding the Spartans up and the Spartans not playing in their identity. And it just seems like we've come out and we've done the Spartans have done a really good job tonight of slowing the game down when they can, but also getting a mix of running the ball when they have those fast break opportunities. We mentioned earlier Braxton Myers got a dunk off of one of them. It's just a really good look by Josh Williams to find him down there on the paint.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Connorsville Spartans have definitely slowed down and got into their offense. That, you know, even on the defensive side, both teams have been slowing down, you know, getting into their offense, getting into their defense. And I think that's going to be key by the end of the year for the Spartans, as, you know, the competition towards the middle to end of the year gets very tough.
Yes, it is. Looking at tomorrow's game, Spartans will be in action at Shelbyville at 7:30. What are we expecting to see from that game tomorrow night?
A very physical game, a very close game. I don't expect it to be a blowout by any means. Rushville lost to Shelbyville by, I think it was 12, maybe 10. I'm not sure to be exact.
Yeah, the score was 55-45 last Saturday night.
Okay, so they lost by 10. I expect nothing short of a great game. You know, Shelbyville is always a very physical team, very fast team.
As the Spartans come back out on the floor, they are joined by James Williams. He looks like he's smiling and laughing down there on the bench. It looks like he's going to be ready to go back into the game. That's a really good sign for Connorsville.
Yeah, I mean, that is a fantastic sign. You know, nothing too serious. Of course, you don't want the injury to happen at all. It looked painful, quite a bit of blood, like I said. But to see him back out there with his teammates, don't know how much more playing time he'll get tonight. You know, they'll try and work in that second group, I'm sure, being up 22. But, I mean, it's just good to see him back out there.
Yeah, I mean, and as we look down there at him, I mean, I don't really see any Band-Aids or butterflies. I really don't see anything down there on him, so it looks like he may be good to go to start the second half.
I did notice there is one pretty decent-sized Band-Aid or bandage, whatever you want to call it, on his eye, like above his eyelid. You know, that's expected. Like I said, there seemed to be quite a bit of blood there, so That's what's expected. He seems to be talking to coaches right now, explaining to what happened, not out there shooting with the team, but that's all right. It's just good to see him back out here.
Yes, it is. I wonder if the Spartans will go with their normal starting five or if they will hold James out to start the second half up pretty comfortably at Memorial Gym.
Yeah, that's something that's kind of what I was hinting at earlier. I don't expect the Spartans to play James Williams. With that injury, you definitely don't want to put him in harm's way again. Not saying it would happen again, but, with being hurt already, he's sitting down on the bench right now, not shooting around with his team. I don't expect him to come back into this game tonight, take the rest of the night off. He's had a very, very good game so far. He already had 3 points with, multiple rebounds, assists, tips, and steals. He's an overall great team player, but with that injury, I expect him to take the rest of the night off with a pretty comfortable lead, like you said.
Yeah, and one thing I don't feel like we've talked about enough tonight is it is hard to go on the road and play a conference game, but this close to Connorsville, being in Rushville, the atmosphere doesn't feel like an away game. We look around and I think more Spartan fans than I do Rushville fans tonight. Connorsville's really coming out, and they've really packed the gym for their boys.
Yeah, they have. That's something that Spartan Nation does so well for any sport is travel well. You look at football, basketball, even baseball, everybody shows up, everybody travels well, and it's just a Spartan thing.
Yes, and wrapping up the halftime show, we will be back in a minute.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC. You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here at Memorial Gym, the Connorsville Spartans find themselves up 32-10 to start this second half. And as we're wrapping up the halftime show, the teams are starting to come back out on the court. Cam, what's one thing that you're going to look for in the second half for the Connorsville Spartans to try to fix up for tomorrow night's game?
I definitely expect them to come out with that core group minus James Williams, of course, like we talked about a few minutes ago. But you want that core group in because they play a very tough Shelbyville game tomorrow. You don't want them to get lazy with, this comfortable lead, but I also expect, that second group to be worked in and out, getting, a lot of guys playing time tonight.
Looks like Blaine Hornsby is going to get the nod to start the second half. It's going to be Spartan basketball. Braxton Myers looking to inbound. We're underway as that's number 10, Gavin Pearson, bringing the ball up for the Spartans. He hands the ball off to Barron, who kicks over to Braxton. Braxton Myers drives baseline, kisses it off the glass.
Yeah, that's 12 right now for Braxton Myers. He's having himself a heck of a game.
Yeah, that's the start you look for the Spartans to have right there coming in the second half as Kane is dribbling over on the wing. He looks to go inside to Dylan Thompson, but it's kicked by Josh Williams. It's going to stay Rushville ball. Yeah,
that was a good defensive play there by Josh Williams. It looked like Thompson had Barron a very bad spot for the Spartan defense, so that was a good decision.
Nick Jarman swings the ball up to Kane. Kane dribbles over to the wing, gets a ball screen from Thompson. Kane forces the ball into Thompson. Thompson goes up with his left hand, no good. Josh Williams with the rebound. Looks like Thompson's slow to get up right there. Thompson saying he's good.
Yeah, that's Thompson's second time tonight that he's fallen pretty hard. It looked like he was grabbing for his head right there afterwards. Definitely don't want any more injuries in this game, especially with the scoreboard.
No. Josh Williams brings the ball up for the Spartans. Picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Barron. Barron's on the wing. Barron finds Myers in the corner. Myers drives baseline, reverse layup, hits the rim, no good. Rebound by the Lions. Number 12, Xavier Jenkins, who kicks it over to Kane. Kane drives middle, kicks out to Thompson. Thompson pulls up 15 feet, but it's blocked by Barron.
Yeah, Barron got his hand on it.
Looks like Josh threw a lob up to Braxton Myers and Barron. Barron comes down with it, and shot fakes, goes up. He gets 2 over Dylan Thompson.
Yeah, Myers and Barron were ready for the jump there for the ball, but Barron, it almost looked like out-jumped or out-heighted, I should say, Braxton Myers on that one.
It's number 11, Morton, inside to Thompson. Thompson kicks up top the key to Kane. Kane's 3 is good.
3-point basket, number 3.
That's Kane's first points of the night with a three-pointer. That's a third three-pointer tonight for the Rushville Lions.
Josh Williams brings the ball up for the Spartans. He drives middle, takes it, and it is good. Josh, that's been something he's done really well tonight, is just drive to the basket. I mean, he's drawn a lot of fouls off the Rushville Lions, and then, how many is that for him now?
That's 8 for him tonight, yeah. And I'm sure those have all been off, just dribbling to the basket, putting his head down, and, going up with contact.
Kane's on the wing. Kane looks inside to Thompson.
Ooh, yeah.
Poked away by Barron, but they're going to say he reached inside.
Yeah, he reached around Thompson there and got, up in him a little bit too much. Not a bad play, though, there by Barron, being aggressive. That's his first foul, so he has a couple fouls to give. That, like I said, definitely not a bad decision.
Kane over to Thompson, back over to Kane from the wing. Kane hits another 3.
3-point basket, number 3. Quentin
Yeah, that's
Kane.
back-to-back three-pointers on, Rushville's possession of ball from Kane himself.
Myers has the ball at the top of the key, swings over to Barron. Barron back over to Blaine. Blaine Hornsby at the top of the key. He looks inside to Braxton. Myers kicks it out to Josh Williams. Josh drives inside, picks up his dribble, looks to the corner to Gavin Pearson. Pearson over to wing to Barron. Barron shot fakes and kicks over to Josh Williams. Josh calling for the ball screen, rejects it, drives to the middle and gets another one to go. That's another drive and score right there by Josh Williams. Looking really good aggressively tonight.
Yeah, that's 10 points for him tonight. Like I said just a minute ago, that's all been off the, dribble, and just driving to the basket, putting his head down and going through somebody, really.
It's a really good answer right there by the Spartans. That's Cameron Morton who kicks it over to Kane. Kane shot fakes, drives and pulls up from 15. He's no good off the front of the rim. Josh Williams gets a defensive rebound. Williams swings over to the corner to Barron. Barron drives, and they're going to call
foul.
Dylan Thompson with a blocking foul. He's slow to get up again. That's his 3rd time tonight. You got to think something's going on with him right now.
Yeah, this has been a pretty physical game. That's his 3rd foul. A lot of bodies been flying around this game, so you expect it to be taking a toll. He's played almost this whole game, I'm sure.
Taco Pearson to inbound the ball for the Spartans. He's looking, finds Myers at the top of the key. Myers gives the ball to number 10, Gavin Pearson. Pearson hands it off to Taco Pearson. Taco drives middle, finds Myers in the corner. Myers' 3 is no good off the front of the rim. Blaine Hornsby with the offensive rebound, and he stepped on the baseline. It looks like it's going to be Rushville ball.
Yeah, that was a very good play by Blaine Hornsby. It looked like that was Dylan Thompson who was going to have the ball for a second, but I think Blaine Hornsby just out-physicaled him, and just got the ball and tried to go back up with it, but ultimately just left his toe there on the line.
Dylan Thompson with the ball screen for Kane. Kane swings it up top. Back to Kane. Kane back to Jarman. Jarman to the corner to Morton. Morton back to Jenkins on the wing. Jenkins drives to the top of the key, picks up his dribble. Good pressure right there by Gavin Pearson.
Yeah, it looked like Gavin Pearson got a hand or finger on that ball and, ultimately forced Jenkins to pick up his dribble.
Jarman back over to Morton. Morton at the top of the key. Morton swings it over to Kane in the wing. Kane looking inside, but no pass. Back up top to Jarman.
Great help defense there by Braxton Myers. It looked like they were getting ready to feed in there to Thompson, and he came around and, stopped that pass from happening.
Looks like they're going to call number 5, Taco Pearson, on the knee to the back, maybe? I think it was a knee to the back in the post. You don't see that often, Taco Pearson getting there on the post. normally one of your guards.
Yeah, it was a switch between him and Barron earlier on in the possession, and it just led to a mismatch down low.
Oh, what a move right there by number 10,
Wow.
Nick Jarman, spinning, driving baseline. We had no help. Spartans had no help, excuse me.
I mean, a beautiful play there by Jarman. Completely, faked everybody out in the whole gym, it seemed like.
Gavin Pearson swings it over to Barron. Barron drives inside. Up and under is good for Barron.
Number 34, Lucas.
Spartans are up 42-18 over the Rushville Lions with just a little under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. That's number 3, Kane, dribbling on the wing. Kane finds Jarman inside. Jarman puts it up, and it looks like they're going to call Barron with the foul.
Yep, that'd be his second foul.
Jarman has 2 free throws upcoming.
His second personal, team's third.
Yeah, that appeared to be all ball from our angle, but you called the foul.
Looks like we got a full timeout from the Spartans, so we will be back in 1 minute.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251. Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connorsville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you, in Connorsville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Welcome back here to Memorial Gym as the Spartans find themselves up 42-18 over the Rushville Lions with just under 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Josh Williams, not on the floor right now, but he's been so impactful for the Spartans tonight.
Yeah, he has. You look at Josh Williams, Braxton Myers, and Lucas Barron. They all have 10-plus or 10 points. I mean, that's huge.
Jarman has 2 free throws upcoming. His first one's up and good.
That's his third point of the night. As he had that beautiful fake there earlier in the corner.
Yes, Jarman looking to convert on both free throws. His second is also good. It's going to be Myers kicking it over to Gavin Pearson. Gavin Pearson will bring the ball up for the Spartans. Gavin Pearson swings it over to Taco Pearson on the wing. Taco Pearson kicks it over to Myers. Myers back over to Gavin Pearson. Gavin Pearson drives baseline, finds Myers. Myers takes a dribble and puts it up, and it is good.
Yeah, Gavin Pearson could have shot that shot there in the on the wing, but he's a team player. He's looking to get other people scoring. He's looking to get that assist high.
That's number 11, Morton, throwing up the floater. That's no good. Gavin Pearson dribbling the ball on the wing, kicks it over to Myers. Myers drives baseline, stops, kicks it over to Taco Pearson in the corner. Deflected. Lucas Barron has the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Gavin Pearson. Gavin Pearson over to the corner to Taco Pearson, back up top to Myers. Myers shot fakes, drives middle, dumps down Taco Pearson. Taco Pearson is up and fouled. Got two free throws coming up for Taco Pearson.
Rushville foul number 10, Nick Jarman.
Spartans are up 24 with a minute 45 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's Jarman's third foul. The Spartans look very good on that possession, moving the ball around pretty well as Taco Pearson is good on his first free throw.
For Connorsville, number 14, Cody Naylor.
Looks like Cody Naylor and Josh Williams will re-enter the ball game for the Spartans.
The Lions, Danny Korn.
Taco's second free throw is up and good. Stretch that lead to 26. Kane bringing the ball up for the Lions. Kane swings over to Morton. Morton back up to Wolf. Wolf scanning the offense, back over to Kane on the wing. Kane trying to get the ball inside. Back up top to Morton. Looks like they're going to call an offensive foul. A hook on number 50, Korn, Danny Korn.
Yeah, something I noticed I want to point out real quick is that James Williams has left the building. He came out fully dressed. He has left. I'd imagine he'll probably be going to the doctor or hospital somewhere to get that checked out. It appeared there was still blood running down the side of his face. So we wish him the best. We hope to see him back with, little things like stitches or something very minimum here in the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
Hope to see him make a quick recovery. That's Barron at the top of the key. Barron over to Myers. Myers drives baseline. Kicks it over to Josh Williams. Josh shoots it from the wing. That's money.
Yeah, that's his 13th point of the night.
Spartans are up 49-20. Morton kicks it over to Dylan Thompson.
Yeah,
Thompson hands it back over to Morton.
Spartan's very heavy on that help defense over there on Korn.
Korn's got it. Kicks it back out to Morton. Morton drives baseline. He throws up a shot.
Who are they going to call that on?
They could call it on about anyone down there. We had about 5 guys around him.
Call it on Barron.
Barron with a shove.
That'll be his third foul.
They're going to call it on the floor. Jaden Peterson checks back into the ball game.
Yeah, that's his second or third time coming into the ball game tonight.
Dylan Thompson's got it up on the wing. He finds Morton on the wing. Morton shoots a 3. It is good.
Yeah.
Man, both teams really shooting the ball well tonight from behind the arc.
Yeah, Rushville, we've pointed out quite a bit tonight, but they have been pretty solid from the three-point line, only missing 2 or 3, and they've hit some deep ones.
Jaden Peterson handed the ball, swings it over to Josh Williams. Josh over to Barron. Barron just standing at the top of the key, not being pressured. Spartans looking to run the clock out. Barron kicks it back over to Jaden Peterson.
Yeah, Coach Brown definitely wants that last shot of the quarter.
Josh Williams over to Myers. Naylor over to Josh. Josh kicks it over to Myers. Myers in the corner for 3. Myers off the front of the rim. Barron with the rebound. Barron put up.
Ooh, yeah.
Fouled by Dylan Thompson.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that'll be Dylan Thompson's 4th foul, yeah.
Foul Dylan Thompson.
Yeah, they almost have to bring him out of the game because, one more foul and he's gone, as it looked like Lucas Barron might have been a little shaken up after the hard contact.
Barron's got 2 free throws upcoming. His first one's up and
good. Ball.
Hit about every part of the rim, but it went in.
Yeah, that's his 12th point of the night. He's had a very solid game.
Spartan's shooting the free throw exceptionally well tonight as Barron's second shot is up around the rim, falls out. That's number 11, Cameron Morton, with the rebound. As time expires, we will be right back in 60 seconds.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Look no further. Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals when you need financing, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan. People you know, neighbors you trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Memorial Gym to start the 4th quarter. The Spartans find themselves up 50-23. Cam, it's been a pretty dominant performance tonight from the Spartans.
Yeah, it has been. We've talked a lot about, the 3 key players right now, Josh Williams, Braxton Myers, and Lucas Barron, all having 10+. Everybody, them 3 exceptionally, but everybody's looked pretty solid so far tonight. We expect to see the other 2 on the roster get worked in this 4th quarter.
Kane's got the ball at the top of the key. He kicks it over to Jenkins on the wing. Jenkins drives middle, throws up a floater. It is no good. Cody Naylor with the rebound. Josh Williams bringing the ball up for the Spartans. Barron at the top of the key. Barron over to Williams. Williams on the wing. Up top to Braxton. Myers drives and puts up a little floater. It's good.
Basket number 30.
Yeah, that's his
Braxton
16th
Myers.
point of the night. He is having himself an absolute game so far.
Yeah, Braxton, I mean, we talked about it. This all-senior lineup, they work so well together. It almost seems like they know what each other's going to do before it happens. It's Morton at the top of the key. Morton finds Jenkins, who can't control it, but Kane gets it before it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a lot of help defense there in case they throw the ball down the corner. It's Jenkins with the 3, and he drains it.
3-point basket
Wow,
number
they're really
12.
shooting the ball well tonight.
Xavier Jenkins.
That's his 7th. That's Jenkins' 7th point of the night. 2 threes to add on to that.
Barron at the wing. Finds Naylor. Naylor puts it up. Naylor's also fouled. He has 2 free throws
Number
upcoming.
11, Cameron Morton.
They're going to
His
call
third, team's 5th.
number 11, Cameron Morton, on the foul. That's his third, team's 5th.
Number 14.
Yeah, you know, Jarman, Morton, and Thompson all in deep foul trouble, especially Thompson. He's got 4, and we haven't seen him yet in this fourth quarter.
Naylor's free throws, no good.
For Connorsville, number 10, Gavin Pearson.
Looks like number 10, Gavin
For the
Pearson,
Lions,
going to
number
check
5,
in
Kane
for the
Thompson.
Spartans.
Number 21, Dylan Thompson.
Dylan Thompson coming back into the game.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got 4
just
fouls.
as
He's
I-
going to have to be careful here.
Yeah, just as I said it, he comes in with 4 fouls. You know, like you said, very, very careful here for Dylan Thompson.
Naylor misses both free throws. Rebound by Braxton Myers. Myers puts it back up.
Number 32, Braxton.
Yeah, if
Myers.
I'm not mistaken, that's Myers' 18th point tonight.
He's had a bunch of them. Morton swings it over. Number 10. Number 10 puts up a 15-footer. Banks it in.
Basket number 10, Nick Jarman.
That's Jarman's 6th of the night.
Barron drives inside. Puts one up. It's no good off the front of the rim. Number 10, Nick Jarman, passes it up to Dylan Thompson with the easy 2. Looks like the Spartans just didn't get back on defense right there, and Rushville made them pay for it.
Yeah, something I noticed right there was Gavin Pearson inbounding the ball and telling his team to calm down. I think that was 6 straight points there for the Lions. Calm down, don't get too ahead of yourselves. This game is not over yet.
No, that's Barron on the wing. He passes over to Naylor, top the key. Gavin Pearson has it on the wing. Looks inside to Myers. Myers over to Josh on the block. Josh posting up, turns around. Quick jumper, it's good.
Josh Williams.
Looks like Rushville's going to call a timeout.
32nd timeout.
As the Spartans find themselves up 56-30, we will be right back in 60 seconds.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Back here at Memorial Gym with 5.5 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter. Cam, we think we're going to see the younger guys come in. We haven't seen them yet. Coach Brown leaving his predominant guys out there tonight.
Yeah, he has, and I expect that to be because they have a very tough game against Shelbyville tomorrow. You want to get these guys as much playing time as possible, but I do think it would be good for the younger guys to come in and get some time because, experience is everything in high school basketball.
That is Morton at the top of the key. He drives inside. Looks like he missed it, threw it back in bounds. Gavin Pearson kicks it up to Josh Williams. Pearson back up on the wing, finds Myers inside. Myers drives inside, pump fakes, puts up a little one from the second hash. Kisses it off the glass, and it's good. Myers having a big night tonight for the Spartans.
Yeah, You know, I'm not sure exactly how accurate this is. I'd hope it's pretty accurate, but that is 20 points I have marked down right now for Braxton Myers on the night.
That's Jarman at the top of the key. He swings it over to Morton. Morton finds number 5, who kicks it back over to Jarman. Jarman back up top to Kane. Kane's got it at the top of the key. Kane rejects the ball screen, kicks it over to number 5 for the Lions. His three's up and good.
3-point basket, number 5, Kane Thompson.
That is Kane Thompson for the Rushville Lions getting some varsity minutes here tonight. Gavin Pearson over to Barron. Barron over to Josh Williams, who kicks it over to Myers. Myers finds a hole, drives it, goes up with it. And I think they're going to call that on Dylan Thompson. If so, that's his 5th foul.
Yes,
yeah,
that is his 5th foul of the night. He's gone.
Looks like Danny Korn set to check in for him.
Personal, team 6th.
You know, I mean, as a player, you got to think you don't want to let Braxton get that easy 2 right there, but, I mean, you also can't afford a foul right there.
Yeah, no, that's something I said very early on in the game. You know, within about a minute, I noticed that he already had a foul, and I said, you know, if the Spartans can get him in foul trouble this game, you know, it'll be a lot easier task for them, and that's exactly what they did. And with exactly 4 minutes left in this 4th quarter, there's no more Dylan Thompson.
No. Braxton Myers has some free throws upcoming. His first one's off the front of the rim.
Yeah, you see a decent size height-wise lineup in for the Spartans as Braxton Myers makes his 2nd free throw. That'll put him at 21.
Cody Naylor.
Naylor set to check back in for the Spartans.
Yeah, you see Braxton Myers take a seat with 4 minutes left. He has 21 points on the night. I expect him to stay seated for the rest of the night, get some of these other guys some key minutes.
Number 5. That's number 3, Kane. Kane pulls up from the wing, and
Wow.
it's good. He had Taco Pearson right in his face, but he's not afraid to pull up. And
yeah, that's his 9th point of the night, and I believe that is all 3-pointers for him, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he has been phenomenal from beyond the arc.
That's Barron driving baseline. He missed the layup, but Taco Pearson was right there to clean it up for him.
Yeah, that's Taco Pearson's 4th point of the night. A great play, great heads-up play, knowing exactly where he was at, knowing exactly where the ball was going to fall.
Jarman has it on the wing. That's Kane at the top of the key. Rushville trying to set up some sort of offense. Kane kicks it over to Wolf. Wolf back up.
Ooh, yeah, they'll call that on Blaine Hornsby.
Blaine.
Yeah, that'll be his 2nd foul of the night.
Rushville's going to have it under the basket. Looks like
Foul number 20,
Quentin Kane will be
Blaine
set
Hornsby.
to take the ball out.
His 2nd, team's 5th.
Yeah, you see a bunch of substitutions for both teams here.
That's
number 44, Adrian Apodaca.
Cloyd and Peterson coming in for the Spartans.
Number 44, number 20 in for the Lions. Looks like
number 20,
Xander McHenry set to come into this game for Taco Pearson.
Number 12,
yeah, there's that, second team, yeah, as you could call them, getting experience with 3:02 left in this 4th quarter.
Jenkins in the corner with it, guarded by McHenry. Jenkins pulls up, 2 feet on the line, though, air balls. Jaden Peterson comes down with the rebound. He's dribbling the ball up the court.
Yeah, that was great defense there by Xander McHenry. Stayed in his face the whole time, never lost track of him.
Blaine almost lost it, kicks it out to Naylor on the wing. Naylor looking over the offense. That's Brady Cloyd at the top of the key. Cloyd hands it off to Xander. Xander deep on the wing. Passes it over to Naylor. Naylor over to Peterson. Peterson drives baseline. He's going to put up a floater. It's no good off the front of the rim. Cloyd with the rebound, but got it poked out by Jenkins. Naylor actually gets the rebound. Fighting, a lot of physical right there. McHenry comes down with it. McHenry kicks into the corner to Peterson. Peterson for 3. Peterson's 3 is good. You like to see that ball movement right there by the Spartans. I mean, they're getting the 2nd team in there, and they're still moving the ball, and they're still scoring, and you just like to see that experience come out. That's number 5, Thompson for the 3. 44's got it at the free throw line. Kicks it out to number 5. Number 5 over to number 20 in the corner. Number 20 swings it to Wolf. Wolf for 3 on the wing. Wolf's 3 is good.
Yeah, that's Wolf's 6th point of the night. Hits 2 threes for him as well. We've talked about it a lot tonight, but, this Rushville team has been very, very good at shooting threes.
Yeah, Jaden Peterson draws the foul on number 20 for Rushville.
Rushville foul number 20, Braden
It's going to be on the floor, but that is Rushville's 7th foul, so it looks like the Spartans will be in the bonus. Jaden Peterson has a free throw or two coming up.
For Connorsville, number 12, Jaden Peterson, shooting 1-1.
Yeah, you would like to see Peterson knock these two down, show that, this Connorsville team is, I hope you missed it, but,
Missed it off the front of the
this
rim.
Connorsville team has been very good at shooting free throws so far tonight. I think other than that, only one missed free throw.
Yeah, Chase Wolf has it deep on the wing. He's looking over the offense. Passes it to number 20 in the corner. Number 20 back up top to number 24. Number 2, Chase Wolf has it in the corner. Back up top to number 24. 24 drives in, stolen by Naylor. That's Jaden Peterson bringing the ball up for the Spartans. Another really good defensive possession right there by the Spartans. Peterson kicks it over to Naylor. Naylor looks inside to Blaine. Blaine dribbles, gets it picked, gets it back. Blaine's going to get called with a travel on the inside.
Yeah, a lot of, hands flying around there. It looked like that could have been called a foul, but probably better off a no call. As we're just a little over a minute left to play, a minute exactly now, and this game is not looking too good for Rushville.
No, that's Wolf who hands it off to number 20. 20 dribbles it up to the top of the key. Over to 24. 24 takes a three from the wing. He misses long. That's number 44 with the rebound, but it looks like they're going to call
That'll
Blaine
be a
on the
Blaine
wraparound.
Hornsby, yeah.
I believe that's his third.
Third, yes.
Connorsville foul number 23, Blaine Hornsby.
With only 45 seconds left in the game, and the Spartans up 64-39. I think it's pretty safe to say this one's almost over. Chase Wolf trying to inbound. He just throws it up to number 20. Jaden Peterson almost picked that one off. Number 20 dribbling around on the wing. Back up top to number 24. 24 kicks it over to 5. 5 dribbles in, kicks it back to the other wing, 24. 24 kicks it over to number 20 on the wing. He swings it all the way across the floor to Wolf. Wolf back to number 5. Number 5 dribbles in, has to kick it back out to number 24 on the wing. Number 20 for Rushville has the ball right now.
Yeah, Rushville leading a whole lot of clock as this game is, basically over, but they want to take the last shot.
Number 5 just chucks one up. Nowhere close. Looks like it's going to be out on number 20. It's going to be Spartan ball.
With 12 seconds left, you can just imagine that, the Spartans are going to shoot the clock.
Jaden Peterson has the ball for the Spartans. Peterson's just going to stand up at half court and dribble this clock out. Really predominant win for the Spartans there. Their first conference game comes on the road. It's a win. Great way to end that game. Really, really big win for the Spartans right there. And when we come back from this 30-second break, we will have the scoring rounding out the game.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connorsville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back here to Memorial Gym, the Connorsville Spartans defeat the Rushville Lions of a score of 64-39. Cam, you have the scoring recap. Can we hear it, please?
Yes, we'll start with Rushville, the home team, and leading scoring tonight for them was number 3, Kane. He had 9. Number 12, Jenkins, followed with 7. Jarman with 6. Thompson, Wolf both had 5 apiece. Morton had 3, and Kane Thompson had 3 as well. And then we look at the Connorsville side, scoring a total of 64 points. We'll start with Braxton Myers, the leading scorer, had 21 points, an absolutely phenomenal game from him. We look down and we see Josh Williams had 15, Lucas Barron had 12, Braden Pearson had 4, James Williams and Jaden Peterson both had 3, and rounding out scoring is Hornsby and Gavin Pearson with 2 apiece.
Yeah, as we look into Connorsville's upcoming schedule, we will be back in action tomorrow night at Shelbyville at 7:30.
You know, a very physical game, not a conference game, but always a familiar foe. You know, a town rival, you expect that game to be very physical. You know, I expect a lot of things out of tomorrow night's game as what we've seen in the Delta game.
Yeah, like we said earlier, very good win. I'm Trot Davidson, joined tonight by Camden Schoenfeld. This has been an SSN broadcast.
Yeah, we on the work. Yeah, team run it up. Work. This ain't a game, I came with the game. Look how we run it. The hustle and pain is just not the same. I came from the gutter. Ayy, whole team limitless. Never settle, we above.